Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Tonight I just wanted to make a video on this old Ford 4630 tractor that is honestly probably pushing towards one of the very first farm toys I ever had. I cannot tell you exactly when I got this because I don't really remember. I've had it as long as I can remember, but I'm thinking I got it as a birthday or Christmas present, maybe sometime around when I was 2 or 3 years old. Ballpark, I think, could be off by a year or so in either direction there, so I'm not really sure. Had this forever. Me and my two brothers have played with this a whole lot growing up, and we had this and a couple other toy tractors, 1/16 scale that we play with a lot. This is probably one of my favorites, probably my favorite, and we'll just kind of take a look at it, and it is, as you can see, well used. So a lot of hours on this thing. Starting off, it is 1/16 scale, as I've mentioned. Ford 4630, good looking decals, and they're still on there. If they've survived us playing with them growing up, I'd say that's pretty impressive quality and durability on that part. What we always loved about this was the steering wheel would steer the tires, and I always liked how sharp this one would turn. It had a real good turn radius. I loved that growing up as a kid. I do not know why. I just was always fascinated with that. You see no grill decal or anything like that. Has front weights. Got all your engine detail and everything in there. Underside, this is what it looks like. You can see how the steering wheel turns. It just moves that peg, which turns your tires. Pretty common on 1/16 scale toys that have this, to have that style design. The bottom, other than that, fairly simple. Got your drawbar. I always thought these tires were a little funny looking in the back because the tread is kind of very skinny. Interesting looking rear tread. Not my favorite. The seat used to have a big back seat with two armrests. That is something that did not survive us. It was broke off and then at some point probably got thrown away. Not a whole lot of detail back there, but there is some. The rims have a little bit of detail, and they are pretty dirty, as you can see, just from the years of use. Where your feet go and everything down there has got some detail. More engine detail on this side as well. It's got a big old front weight on it. One thing about this tractor is it does have like a rubber tire, and the front tires do come off, and you can see they're very rubbery. We'd take these off all the time. I'm kind of amazed, hindsight, that I actually have both of these tires, because tires and tracks and stuff like that come off of toy tractors when we were little, we don't have a lot still in full tact because we lost a lot of stuff like that. So I'm kind of amazed we have both of these still, but they are very rubbery. Front more so than the rear, but the rear more rubbery. Some of our toy tractors, 1/16 scale from back then, were more of a, I guess probably more of a toy than this was, and had plastic tires, but this one does have rubber. It did come with a 3-bottom plow. I always thought this was cool. See this, scale models, Dyersville, Iowa on the bottom, made in the USA. So that's pretty cool. So I didn't realize that, but I guess this is a scale model tractor. But the plow goes in there. Probably one of my favorite implements as a kid growing up. We didn't have a lot, mostly just had a couple wagons and then this, but I love this 3-bottom plow. See, this does spin on each of these. Pretty cool little toy. And then the other thing that came with it was this wagon, and it does have plastic tires instead of rubber. See on the bottom there, scale models, Joseph L. Ertl, Dyersville, Iowa, made in the USA. And this has more of like a stake side to the wagon. But it also hooks to it. And so, yeah, that was, like I said, probably one of the very first toy tractors we ever had. Growing up, still got it today. Pretty cool, pretty special place in our hearts, but it's a pretty cool toy. Hindsight looking back, it's probably more of a model than a toy, but we beat it up pretty good. Had a lot of fun with it, and it's cool that we still have it. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you've got an old toy that you've had forever, let us know in the comments about it. I like reading those, like seeing what people had growing up. Let us know. Or if you have one of these in nice condition, let me know. Anyways, have a good day.